Hello, everybody. Welcome to a special edition of AJ42K Productions. Today, I'm your dating coach for you men. Man to man, victim to possible victims or victims before or victims as of now. Of women who literally try to screw us men over. Maybe you, maybe another man you know, or maybe someone in your family. I feel your pain, and I understand your pain. It sucks to somehow have these 7 things happen to you. But I'm going to tell you this right now. Trust me, almost everyone has been in this situation you have. I am one of them. Men, we need to fight back and have our manhood back. I'm not saying to go be above women, and I'm not saying to be under women. I'm saying to be equal to women. We're in a generation in society that women hate men, and women want to be above men, and women want to have more pay than men or more control than men. That is not how society should be. I'm in a state where the state motto is equality before the law. We have no equality, period, whether it's race related, sex related, or whatever related. But I'm going to say this right now, as far as dating wise, I've been a victim of this. You may have been a victim of one, multiple, or all of this. And I feel your pain, and I'm sorry for whatever you are going through as well. But I want to say this to everybody right now. I'm not saying all women are terrible. I'm not saying all men are terrible. But people need to learn what equal really is. So, for us men, and for our salvation, and for our sanity and happiness, men, man to man, here are the top 7 things women need to stop doing. And you women, I'm sorry, you have done this a lot. And once again, I'm not saying all women do this, and I'm not saying only women do this. Men do it too, but not as much as women. So here are the top 7 things you women, females, grown women, need to stop doing and grow up about it, because us men are not taking this any longer. I'll start with number 7, blocking phone numbers. Women, if I was to give you my phone number and we exchange numbers and you didn't want my phone number and then block it anyway, don't waste my time. Why would you want my number when you're going to block it anyway? Fellas, bros, men, I know a majority of you have been in this situation. It sucks. What really is more sucking is to men. Advice: do not do this. I've done this before, and I've never done it again since. Only one time I failed for it ever since 2009. Don't do this if a woman says this. Regarding the blocking numbers of number 7, if a woman asks, "Let me get your number," and she doesn't give out hers, don't do it. Avoid, avoid, avoid. Red flag alert. It's not a green light like my tie or my green pants. It's a red flag alert. If a woman asks you for her number, or if you give out her number and she doesn't give it to you, don't do it. It's a trap, because she will not call you. Trust me. Back in 2009, I was in college. And at the time that I gave women a lot of my numbers, and not one call. Sounds familiar to a Cost Communications commercial, right? That was when I saw that thing, and not one time since. Only once I fell for it. And the rest, I haven't done it since. Only one time since that 15 plus years ago. Fellas, you don't give out your number unless she gives it out to you, her number to you. Always exchange, because if you give out her number, she's not going to call you. Or if someone will give out her number, she's going to block you anyway, which is just as bad as you giving out her number. Don't give out her number unless she gives out her number as well. Always exchange, because that's a red flag, and I've known that for years since then. Don't fall for it, fellas. Women, I've been a victim of this just now, but I got her number, and she blocked me anyway. So women, stop blocking numbers. If you didn't want my number, just say no. I'll rather accept the no than you lying to me like a trigger little pussy. Let's get on to number 6. Speaking of number 6 with a broken promise or trigger to say the truth, well, you hate it when men lie a lot. Well, look who's talking, women. You lie, aside from Chris Rock, he's your daddy with Maury. You lie that you cheat. You lie that you're busy. You lie with all that garbage. If you were busy 24/7, like us men, you wouldn't have a life. And I know nobody is busy 24/7. You can be busy all your life. If you were busy 24/7, you would never be able to sleep. You'd never be able to eat. You wouldn't have time with your kids. You wouldn't have time with anyone but yourself. And you'd be working like a workaholic, which is a different story, but that's not the case in this video. Stop breaking your promises because we don't like it when you do it to us. What gives you the right to do it to us? Imagine if us men broke a promise and lied to you. I bet all the feminazis and the men haters would go freaking crazy, batshit crazy about it. And that's a fact. Time's up. We ain't taking it anymore. Number 5, the Me Too movement logic. Where do I start with this? This is what majority of you women do well too much. And I'm not saying all women are only women are in the correction. I'm not saying just women are in the Me Too movement. Men are too, but the ratio is 8.5 to 1, and it's mostly white women or gays that are women. So, you women who create this Me Too movement is no longer sexual harassment and rape in the workplace. It is now everything and everyone offends you movement. Uncomfortable, creepy, harassment, racist, sexist, religionist, incel, simp, Karen, molestation, hairphobic, transphobic, homophobic. Oh my God. How much more stupider can you be, and how much stupider can you look as well while doing that? Grow up. Stop it. Unless someone is actually raping you, shut up. Because you also use the rape card too, and I've seen it in public. Not because of me, but I've seen it in public. And I'll tell you one thing. You don't know what rape is. When you were raped, and here's one more thing about rape. I should have added this, but I'm going to add this one. I already said this for number 7, so I'm going to add number 4 on this. Oh, number 4. This is going to be a good one. Oh, I just lost it. I'm so sorry. Joking about rape. Let me tell you something about you women. Yes, men joke about rape, but women do it a lot more. And when a woman does it, it's even worse than a man who does it. It's just as bad, and it's disgustingly inexcusable and uncalled for. But even though it's not illegal, it's why you women don't get respect big time. You joke about rape, I will not hesitate to call your ass out in front of everyone. And you can ask 2 of my friends who I've done it at a local sports bar. You ain't gonna joke about rape anymore. Because if you joke about rape, when you get raped, you'll be crying like a little clitoris little bitch. Trust me. You wouldn't be joking if it was rape, if someone raped you right now. Would you? Or would you take it as a joke? Respect. Well, not gonna happen, because number 3, which right now currently, demanding respect. Oh, you women demand respect more times than I've ever seen you ever demand respect. And it's not just women alone. Men do it too, don't get me wrong, but it's the transgenders that do it the most. Trans women, trans men, trans whatever you are. Stop demanding respect. Should I get respect? Should I automatically get respect because I'm autistic or that I'm Hispanic? No, because you'll say, well, that's using it as an excuse. You don't use your disability as an excuse. Well, look who's talking, who has a sex change and demands respect because they've had a sex change. You don't get respect because you're a sex change either. Maybe I should lie because I'm autistic. Maybe I should kill someone because I'm autistic. Maybe I should do something stupid and someone do this, and someone cop out some things because I'm autistic. No, that does not how it works. If I was to kill someone, I go to jail. If I was to do something, I have consequences. If I was to do something against company policy and I use my system, they're not going to fight with it. Neither would you. Your sex change and you being a woman, black, trans, white, from the sky, pansexual, bisexual, whatever, you don't get respect for that. You gotta earn it like everybody else. Just because you're a woman does not mean you are granted respect. Just because you're transgender does not mean you're. Just because I'm disabled doesn't mean I get respect either. Learn the difference between good etiquette and respect. There's a huge difference between the two. Good etiquette is required by everyone. Respect is earned, something people like you lack to learn. Number 2. Oh boy, here we go with this. Third-party logic. I scoot back for this one because I have an example of this. Girl, me. Hello, miss. Would you like to go out sometime? Guy or girl, whoever else, someone else. She's with me. That's third-party logic. To describe it as this way, I don't know what it's called now, but third-party logic is when a man to woman, normally a woman who does this the most. I have not seen a man does it. I'm not saying men don't do this, but women, you do this a lot. This one, by far, is the best one of them all. You women need to stop doing third-party logic. That is junior high school material. Woman the F up. You want us to man up? You need to woman up too. Because here's the thing. You do third-party logic. It's not only you're the pussy, the woman, you. It's your man or your gay best friend or your fuck buddy or whatever. That's also a bigger pussy. You are chicken to say it because you get someone else to say it because you're a pussy to say it. You are not only a pussy, that person is too. You don't want to say the truth? Well, that's a big reason why you don't get respect. I'd rather have a no if you don't want to go out with me than someone else saying it either. I don't believe you, and I don't believe. And if you are forced to somehow say it, and if you're somehow third-party motherfucker is supposed to force someone to say it, you are even a bigger pussy than what you think. Stop forcing women to say it when she wants to say it herself, but she's a pussy to say it in general. You women don't get respect for that. And that's junior high material that I command you to stop. Everybody. And the number one thing, women, you need to stop doing is this. Intentional ghosting. Oh, where do I start with this last and final one? Women ghost men as much as jobs ghost job candidates. Don't take my word for that one. Take it from the Today Show, coming from a woman herself. 2 months ago on the Today Show. You tell me that's all sexist. Oh, but it's different. Oh, but it's okay if a woman does it. Not in my watch and not in this society, and I don't respect double standards, special treatment, privilege, and favoritism. That's the lesson you women need to stop doing. Fellas, if you're with this type of woman, I suggest you leave immediately. Yours truly, this victim, this guy, he's been in your pain. You might be in that pain later on, God forbid. So for that, everybody, I'm AJ42K, and this is a lesson us men need to learn, and to you women, stop doing it for good. Ta-ta, good day.